Welcome to lecture session. In this video, I am going to explain the Fourier sine and cosine transform. The formula for Fourier sine and cosine transform is Fourier sine transform is given by root of 2 by pi into integral 0 to infinity f of x into sine sx dx, and the inverse Fourier sine transform, in short IFST, is given by f of x is equals to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity fs of s into sine sx into ds. And Fourier cosine transform is given by fc of s is equals to root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity f of x into cos sx into dx. And the inverse Fourier cosine transform is given by root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity fc of s into cos sx into ds. Problems based on Fourier sine and cosine transform. Find the Fourier sine transform of e power minus ax where a is greater than 0 and hence deduce or evaluate integral 0 to infinity x sine mx divided by 1 plus x square into dx. Given f of x is e to the power of minus ax 0 to infinity. The x is varying between 0 to infinity and a is greater than 0. Before going for the transform and consider the formula, and let us recall the basic integral formula, that is x by x square plus a square can be also written as 1 by 2 into log of x square plus a square, that is one formula. For the same integral, we can also write it as 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a. Any one formula can be used depending on the requirement. So e to the power of ax into sine bx is e power ax by a squared plus b square into a sine bx minus b cos bx. Whereas for cos bx, it is a cos bx plus b sine bx. When it is a is replaced with a minus a and the limits are 0 to infinity, we get b divided by a squared plus b square, and when it is cos, it is a divided by a squared plus b square. This is the formula which is very important, which we will be using. So we will replace the function as e to the power of ax and it is 0 to infinity. So directly we can substitute with b divided by s squared plus b square, that is b is s here and a is minus a, therefore s divided by s squared plus a square. And for the deduction part, what we will do is we will consider the inverse Fourier cosine transform. So f of x is given by root of 2 by pi integral 0 to infinity fs of s into sine sx ds, and e to the power of minus ax is given by root of 2 by pi, and we have already obtained what is fs of s, that is replaced as root of 2 by pi into s divided by s square plus a square into sine sx. Let us take the root of 2 by pi outside, then we get 2 by pi integral of s into sine sx divided by s square plus a square into ds. Taking this up 2 by pi to the other side, what we are getting is this integral, that is s sine sx divided by s square plus a square ds under the integral 0 to infinity is given by pi by 2 into e power minus ax. So now we need to put the values suitably. Then a as 1 and s by x and m, then we are getting x into sine mx divided by x squared plus 1 into dx is equals to pi by 2 into e power minus m. That is the required deduction. Next problem. Find the Fourier cosine transform of e power minus ax where a is greater than 0. And hence deduce or evaluate integral 0 to infinity cos lambda x divided by 1 plus x square into dx. So given function is e power minus ax where x is varying between 0 to infinity and a is greater than 0. Let us recall the formula, that is Fourier cosine transform fc of s is given by this formula. So let us replace f of x is e to the power of minus ax. Then when we apply the formula e power ax minus ax into cos bx formula, it is given by a divided by s square plus a square. So we get this formula result, that is fc of s is given by this result we are getting. Now in order to deduce that we have to consider the inverse Fourier cosine transform, which is given by root of 2 by pi into integral 0 to infinity fs of s into cos of sx ds. And replace what is fc of s, we have got it. When we replace it, taking the 2 by pi root outside, we get 2a divided by pi because a is also a constant. Then we get integral 0 to infinity cos sx divided by s square plus a square into ds is equals to pi by 2a into e power minus ax. Now put a as 1, replace s by x and lambda. Then what we are getting is cos of lambda x divided by x squared plus 1 into ds is given by pi by 2 into e power minus lambda. This is the required deduction. Now find the Fourier cosine transform of the function x, which is varying between 0 to 1, 2 minus x when it is 1 to 2 and 0 when it is greater than 2. That means our f of x has to be split as 3 functions. So consider the given formula, the fc of s, and f of x is x when it is 0 to 1, 2 minus x when it is 1 to 2 and 2 to infinity it is 0. Now the third integral will be 0. Only the first and second integral needs to be done by Bernoulli's rule of integration, where the Bernoulli's rule of integration I have discussed already. Integral of uv is given by uv1 minus u dash v2, that is sufficient because we have a linear factor for u, plus etc. That is u double dash v3 and so on, we get it. It is not required. Now x into sin sx by s minus 1 into minus cos sx by s square 0 to 1 and 2 minus x into sin sx by s minus 1 into minus cos sx by s square 1 to 2. When I substitute the upper limit, that is 1, we get 1 into sin s divided by s, and minus of minus it will be plus here. So cos s divided by s square, and 0 when I substitute, the first term will be 0. Then the second term will be 1 divided by s square. Next, coming to the second part, 2 minus 2 will be 0. Therefore, this entire term will be 0. And next, minus into minus into minus, it is minus cos 2s divided by s square, we get it. When I substitute the upper limit, that is 2. Whereas when I put the lower limit, that is 1, then 2 minus 1 is 1 into sin s by s minus cos s by s square. So let us simplify this. Sin s by s plus cos s by s square minus 1 by s square minus cos 2s by s square minus sin s by s and cos s by s square. Now let us simplify by cancelling this sin s and sin s. Cos s by s square and cos s by s square will be added, that is 2 cos s by s square and minus 1 by s square and cos 2s by s square. Taking the LCM as s square, we get 2 cos s minus 1 minus cos of 2s. Okay. Next problem. Similar to the previous problem, here we are going to define sine transform. Find the Fourier sine transform of f of x. The problem is same. X varying between 0 to 1, 2 minus x when it is 1 to 2, 0 when greater than 2. So here we have x, 2 minus x and then 0. So this term will be totally 0 because 0 is the function. So fs of s is given by root of 2 by pi. Again we are using the uv formula. X into integral of sine is minus cos. So minus cos sx by s minus 1 into minus sine sx by s square. Limits is 0 to 1. And 2 minus x into integral of sine is minus cos sx by s minus derivative of minus x will be minus 1. This derivative 2 minus x derivative is minus 1. And integral of this cos will be sine sx by s square. The limits are 1 to 2. So root of 2 by pi into minus cos when I substitute the upper limit as 1, it is 1 into minus cos s by s plus sin s by s square minus 0. When I substitute the lower limit, here x is 0, therefore this first term will be 0, and sin 0 is also 0, therefore for the lower limit the entire bracket term will become 0. Next, when I go for the second term, 2 minus 2 is 0, therefore it will be 0, and minus 3 times minus is there, therefore minus sin s into 2 divided by s square. When I substitute the lower limit, it is 2 minus 1 is 1, and minus cos s by s minus sin s by s square, which on simplification what we are getting is minus cos s by s and sin s by s minus 0, here minus is there, and sin 2s by s square and cos s by s square, s and sin s by s square. Now the terms which cancel here is cos s by s and cos s by s, and these are the two terms we have, sin s by s square, so we have 2 sin s divided by s square minus sin 2s divided by s square. Therefore by taking the LCM as s square, we get 2 sin s minus sin 2s divided by s square. Next, find the Fourier sine transform of f of x is equals to sin x when it is 0 to a, 0 when x is greater than or equals to a. So let us consider the definition of Fourier sine transform. Then it is given by sin x into sin sx. Here we are going to apply the formula sin a sin b, that is sin a sin b formula is given by cos a minus b minus cos a plus b, and we will apply that is cos of sx minus 1 minus cos of sx plus x, and taking the x common, we have cos of s minus 1 of x minus cos of s plus 1 of x into dx, which gives us sin of s minus 1 x divided by s minus 1 on integration. So fs of s is given by sin of s minus 1 into a divided by s minus 1 when we substitute the upper limit minus sin of s plus 1 a divided by s plus 1. When I substitute the lower limit, it is going to be 0. Next, let us find the Fourier cosine transform of cos x when it is 0 to a, 0 when it is greater or equals to a. So fc of s is given by this formula. Put f of x as cos x, then it will be cos a cos b, formula need to be applied. So it reduces to cos sx into cos x dx. Let us recall the cos a cos b formula. It's given by cos of a minus b plus cos of a plus b divided by 2, or 2 times of cos a cos b is given by this formula. Then we get cos of sx minus x plus cos of sx plus x into dx. So when I take the x outside, cos of s minus 1 of x plus cos of s plus 1 of x into dx, which on integration we get it as sin of s minus 1 x divided by s minus 1 plus sin of s plus 1 x divided by s plus 1. A limit is 0 to a. When I put the upper limit, we get sin of s minus 1 a divided by s minus 1 plus sin of s plus 1 a divided by s plus 1. Next problem is example 7, and here again we will recall this formula. Let us find the Fourier sine transform and cosine transform of 3 e power minus 5x plus 5 e power minus 2x. So fs of f of x is given by this formula, where the function is 3 e power minus 5x and 5 e power minus 2x. Let us substitute it and segregate this. E to the power of minus 5x into sin sx and e to the power of minus 2x into sin sx. Let us substitute from this formula. E power minus ax into sin bx is given by b divided by a square plus b square, and for cos it is this, where we require only for sin, that is b divided by a square plus b square, where b is given by s, therefore we are getting 3s divided by s square plus 25 and 5s divided by s square plus 4. To find Fourier cosine transform, similarly we will assume this formula and we have 3 e power minus 5x plus 5 e power minus 2x into cos of sx dx. Then when I substitute from the formula, it is a divided by s square plus a square, where a is 5, therefore 5 divided by s square plus 25 and 2 divided by s square plus 4. On simplification, we get 15 divided by s square plus 25 plus 10 divided by s square plus 4. Thank you.